into the emptiness. I feel like I'm missing a lot of this. Just like in my head, all I see is empty space. It can take its toll, mess with your brain. But when you're willing to look at yourself in the mirror, you know you can take control of your life. Yes, there are things that we can't control. Yes, there are things that we can't hold on to. But that's okay, because at the end of the day, the only person, the only thing that we need to control is here, within. Choose to be happy, choose to be sad, choose to be here or lost in the atmosphere. Just choose. Take that breath, take that step, and that's it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston, wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you find reasons to smile, to laugh, to enjoy life, to appreciate everything and everyone around you. Kenneth, how are you? Thank you for coming in. And for those of you just coming into the stream, if this is the first time you're here, please know you can support me in any way. All my links are in the description below. You can leave a donation on my PayPal. Go to aloveproductions.com. Find a shirt that speaks to you. Yes, I design shirts, all with loving and positive designs on them, raw and imperfect like us. If you want to follow me on social media, all those links are down below as well, and as well as the link for my radio show for Inspired. I have a radio show called Inspire by Love on ZoomX Radio. You'll see the link for zoomix.org down at the bottom of my description. If you haven't already, thumbs up the video, share it out, um, and let's speak on the title of the video. I feel like I've been missing from YouTube or from making videos. I feel like I've been missing from social media a little bit, which is not a bad thing in the sense that, like, I need to focus, I need to redirect myself, I need to, figure out really what I'm doing and whatever. Also, I've had some, stuff going on at home, so stuff at home really takes its toll on me as well. But it really shouldn't be an excuse. I'm always able to find a way to do what I really want to do. But, I'm here. I don't know if anybody else feels like I've been missing, but I know the fact that I haven't been as consistent. Hello, how are you? Raymond, thank you for coming in. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Um, I know my supporter count, my subscriber count has been affected, I think, because of my inactiveness, especially on YouTube. Um, I haven't been watching as many people, especially from the hashtag I am a creator community. I haven't even gone into James Cox's live streams over the past week. Excuse me. As always, when I do these late night streams, I start yawning as soon as I put the camera on. I don't yawn before that. Before the camera's on, but when I turn on the camera, I start yawning like crazy. But anyway, I am at work as usual. Um, trying to stay awake. I got a bit of a headache. But because I feel like I know I haven't been streaming as much, and my videos in general have slacked a lot. Um, so where the video? I am at work. Can you not see me, or Whew. Ooh, another like, yay! But yeah, I've been kind of off and you guys seen my last videos. You know what I've been, some of the stuff that I have going on, and my energy's been up and down, but it's all good. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I've been slowly but surely starting to watch Gary V. Um, I have mixed feelings on how I feel his approaches to things, but I also can read between the lines and understand what he's talking about, and the logic in some of what he talks about. And I tend to get really lost, stuck in. I get caught up in the thinking too much of things, which keeps me from um, going through the action part of what I should be doing. But thank you all for coming in. I really do. I really appreciate it. And those that continue to come in, that are my regulars. I appreciate you all. I know we are all trying to reach our dreams and our goals, and we let our own minds and our daily lives get the best of us. And I was actually watching a Gary V thing before I came into work, and I had to stop it, and I kind of forgot about it. Um, which I hope I can go find it. Um, talking about what we use as excuses, or what our reason for not doing what we love or going after what we want, and you know, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, but I just wanted to come on because I felt like I haven't been doing much, and you hear me say it all the time. Yeah, I need to get back on top of stuff. I need to whatever. I swear this year has been a big challenge for me mentally, emotionally, physically. It's that a lot of things have gone on this year. Um, I can't believe we're almost to the end of the year. Um, and I'll be honest, you've heard me in the last videos. If you've watched them, if you follow me, um, just feeling a little stuck and a little unsure what direction to go or how to proceed. How my motivation has been kind of down, even though I do want to get to the gym, and I do want to work on Aloveproductions, and I do want to do so many things. The motivation really hasn't been there, and um, my the self push really hasn't been there. Um, I don't like having the window open while I'm over here, but yeah, I just the one thing that I keep do get one of the things that keeps sticking out when I do hear those Gary Vee things. Again, I don't watch him on a regular basis. I've been, but because he's popping up everywhere, and because he actually just did a video last week with Roman Atwood, which is one of my favorite content creators, you know, and it's giving me the little bit more push to pick up the camera again, or figure out, to keep on pushing through, and the other thing that keeps popping in my head right after that is, even if what I put up is not the best quality, or if it's not the best of what I can do, it makes me think of something that I heard Kenny Loggins say one time. And I've said this before, right? Um, Back in the mid '90s, I believe it was, he did this, by request, um, this by request live show where people could call in, or people in the audience could request a song, and and if he was prepared to play that song, they would play it. And the person hosting the show asked Kenny, Loggins, you know, how do you come up with the music that you write? How do you come up with the songs? You know, the in-depth, a lot of your popular songs. How did you get to those songs? He says, I allow myself to write crappy songs. Meaning, he's used a different, word. He used, the curse word, but he said, I allow myself to write. Basically, allowing him just to write whatever's there, and whether he feels it's the best or the worst, he just lets it come out, because eventually the song that you're looking for, or the song that you know is meant to reach out to people, is gonna find its way out. The one song that you might write 100 things that you just don't like, and you'll scratch it out, and you'll whatever. And I feel like that's one of my approaches with video and my artwork sometimes, is instead of trying to make this perfect video, you know, instead of making this perfect video, or this, overly edited video, which I think that's why I've kind of accepted the live streams. I don't always like the live streams, because I feel like just in this position, it can get boring, it can get whatever. But I know I have a handful of people that appreciate this and like this, you know, raw, interactive um, type of video. Um, you'll hear, even right now, me stumbling to find the words to say what I want to say, or express what I'm trying to convey. You know, and I don't know if you can hear that. I'm not gonna do it now. There's a pack of coyotes in the middle of the track where I work, and they were just all howling stuff. But yeah. So that's kind of where I am. Just trying to refocus, clear my head, and I completely lost my train of thought because I heard the coyotes. And whoever's in there watching and hanging out, if you haven't already, hit the like button. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Even if you don't say hello, it's all good. I know somebody's there watching. Thank you. Saw that thumbs up go up. And yeah, so yeah, I know I've been slacking, and I know, in my numbers are showing that my watch time is really down. Um, I went from 1,026 supporters down to 993. The only reason why I'm not too concerned with it is I know I can regain that. Um, and I know YouTube is a numbers game anyway. But I know I can get it. Once I get back into the swing of things, I know I can regain those followers and stuff. And are people actually seeing the video? Or are you guys just hearing my voice? Because I don't know what nobody's saying anything, so I don't know what you guys are able to see or hear. I want to fix my hair, but that ain't gonna happen tonight. I had a hat on, so my hair is all flat now. Um, yeah, so thank you for coming in once again. If you haven't, check out all my links in the description below. I do have a PayPal for donations. I design my own shirts. Check out the link for aloveproductions.com. Follow me on my social media. All of my links for socials are down below. Um, and yeah, debating if I should go drive. I swear, I don't yawn this much until I turn on the camera. Maybe it's because I'm talking and like I'm getting warmed up or whatever, and it's taking my energy. I don't know. My hair looks all cuckoo and stuff, but I've been seriously thinking about how I need to get back. I definitely need to get back to the gym because I'm gaining weight again. And I'm feeling it in my body. My hips and lower back are always in pain, and I know, especially when I'm walking or standing, and I know it has to do with my weight. Um, I need to get back on a better, clean diet. I know I need that, and I need to get focused. I need to get back to doing what I say I want to do. I say I want to make a career out of this, or make a career come from this. Maybe not YouTube itself, but make something come from it. I say all the time how much I love my T-shirts, but I need to really schedule my time. I need to really start hustling. You know, I believe in myself and I believe in my dreams, and I know they can happen. And I know if I come across the right people to help me, that I will succeed in ways that I can't even imagine. I know so much is possible. You know, who's hiding in the background? Say hello. Promise I won't bite. think I'm gonna, I don't know, I want to change positions, but I don't at the same time. Somebody's still lingering back there. Whoever you are, thank you. What's up? FIFA Nifa. Change what? No, I'm just debating if I want to change where I'm sitting. I usually stay put until 1 o'clock and then move, but I'm kind of itching to move now. I don't, but yeah, so. Did you hit that like button yet? There it is. Yay! But don't know what to say. So, Stephanie, when did you want to go to the fair? Ah, okay. And this is why I don't get the flu shot. I think it's one of the biggest scams out there. If it's supposed to prevent it, how come so many people end up getting it with it? Ah, yes. So they make you the guinea pig because you work there. I'm anti flu shot because even when people get it, they still get sick, and they don't just get kind of sick. People get deathly sick with or without it. So what's the point? If you're still gonna get sick, and still gonna get sick to the point that you're deathly ill, because it's actually the flu that's in the shot, so happen to get your body. Ah, well, I still don't believe in it. feel like if it's supposed to protect you from getting it, you shouldn't get it when you get the vaccine. To me, a vaccine means anti whatever, you know? Nice. I know my sinuses and my and whatever have been playing with me the last couple days, but I keep fighting it off with the apple cider vinegar. As soon as my nose start or I feel any kind of congestion, I'm like, screw you. It ain't happening. Even tonight, I went to go see Marie earlier today, and on my way home, I slowly started getting a headache. And as I was coming to work, uh, I had the headache off and on um, for most of the evening. It's just now starting to subside a little bit. And stuff, but I took some apple cider vinegar before I came to work. With or without the do you actually put it in water? Do you add anything else to it? If you add like the ginger or like the raw honey, it should cut back on the acidicness of it. Because even for me, sometimes if it's just the water in the apple cider vinegar, and that's why I will only use like a half a, like a teaspoon worth, because like my mother's gangster when it comes to that. My mother just get, the other night. This is how gangster my mother is, alright? My mother came out into the kitchen the other night. I was talking to Peter. She just came in between the two of us, grabbed the apple cider vinegar, and literally swigged it. Ah. She literally just came in, grabbed the bottle, opened it up, and went. I'm like, did you just swig that? I was like, I don't even do that, and I'm the biggest promoter of apple cider vinegar. I'm not. I don't promote it because I actually like it. I promote it because it actually works. But yeah, no, she just swigged it. She was like, yeah, all right, cool. Did you just like drink that straight from the bottle? Says, yeah, I didn't need that much. I'm like, even with the water, I'm going. Ah. That's why I add like the ginger or cinnamon or something to kind of coat the acidicness of it. So my intention starting Monday is to really organize myself. I need to get back to the gym. I need to get back to eating clean. I gotta start making videos again. You know, I know I say it all the time, and I start and I don't follow through. But October 1st is a new day, it's a new month. I'm gotta do what I gotta do. Even if I have to crawl to start going to the gym again, I gotta do what I gotta do. What? How what? I don't know, I forget. Because although I put a couple of videos and did a couple of streams last week, I feel like I've been missing. I feel like I haven't been here. I haven't been doing and was saying it before you came in, Stephanie, that I was, this summer especially has been really bad as far as my self motivation and, doing everything that I need and want to do for myself. You know, I know I got a lot of stuff going on personally, but, I feel like I've been really out of it and really not present, and I really want, I need and I really want to get back to where I feel like I'm being proactive about going after my dreams. True, although maybe it's because I've been listening to some of the motivational stuff again that it makes me feel like I haven't been doing enough. I've been I've been coming across that guy Gary V a lot. And on one side, I agree with what he says. On the other hand, I think he's a little. I think I don't necessarily like his approach 100%. Although the video he did with Roman Atwood last week, like I connected with that better than what some of the videos I've seen throughout Facebook and YouTube and whatnot. I guess for me, I need not only the motivational part, but in a little bit of realness. Not a little bit of realness. I need the realness, but you know, I don't like I don't like the realness on an aggressive side. I like it on a as a matter of fact and conversational standpoint, or like an understanding from an understanding place, and not just where I feel like you're spewing out all this whatever. But I agree with some of what I've been coming across. That you know. Yeah, I definitely haven't been. I don't feel like I've been completely myself. Especially with the stuff going on with my mother at home and stuff. But I'm still here. I'm still here. It's just I gotta start even taking my own advice. Get that positive thought, get that one breath, and get that one step closer to what I want. I don't know if this airplane is just circling around or what. This is. What did you get? Not that I know one camera from the other. D3. Nice. Nice. Cool beans. I still have my Mark II. The only issue that I have, the only thing that I really have an issue with that camera is that the view screen continue constantly becomes loose on the G7 Mark II. I don't even have the original screws attached to the screen anymore. The old cell phone screws that I had to put in to keep the so I could keep the um, screen where it needs to be. It constantly comes loose. For that particular reason alone, I don't think it's worth the $600 price tag for the Mark II. It does have, it does give a really crisp look. It does do really well in low light. It does have a lot of, um, it does have some features that are nice. But for $600, I can get the same quality out of my cell phone. The only upside to using one of the upsides to using a physical camera versus my phone is then, you know, I can use both cameras at the same time. I have dual cameras. Yeah, I did. The biggest reason why I understand why a lot of the bigger YouTubers use the Mark Seven though. One because even with the issue that they had with the flip screen, the fact that the flip screen is above and behind the camera versus to the side, it makes you look directly towards the camera more often instead of to, off to the side. Because if you're using the screen to look at yourself to make sure you're in the position you want to be for the shot, you know, you, I don't, I'm sure other people, just like I do with this, I tend to look at the actual screen instead of the lens for the camera. So it looks like, instead of me looking directly at you, I'm looking over here because this is where the screen is. You know. But I know in the beginning when the Mark II came out, I know some of the YouTubers I watch. I know they all mentioned that the one thing that they loved is the position of the LED. The LED screen. And where it flips out on. And I know a lot of them still use it too. Friggin' Roman Atwood goes through like he goes. I think he goes through a camera each vlog, at least one, and he's still using the Mark II, the G7X Mark II. I mean, he obviously, depending on his video, uses a variety of cameras, but like the self vlogging camera, he still uses the Canon. And because it's so small, it does fit in your pocket, but I can't even put it in my pocket anymore. I can't even put the Canon in my pocket anymore because that's usually when the screen starts to become loose. And then I have to be extra careful and hope I get it home before I lose the screw. I've thought of getting a drone too, but I wouldn't be able to use it around here anyway because of the airport. I know people still, try to get away with using it, but I'm sure there's plenty of dead zones around this area. I mean, hell, even over at my house, they go over my building every now and again. We know they come by my job. Tonight they're not coming in their usual direction. I'm sitting in front of the dirt piles and they haven't come through this way. There's been a couple of a small plane or two just kind of like hovering in the area, and I'm like, what the hell? Is that close enough for you? I got something in my eye. I think I'm gonna give this a couple more minutes. Then I'm gonna go because I gotta pee. I gotta go party. So I went to go see Marie. Those of you who don't know who Marie is, she's a young cousin of mine. Won't say where she is, but I went to go visit her. Um, they had a couple animals where she was. They had bunnies. chicks, ducklings. They weren't like baby. They weren't like really small ducklings. They were, I didn't ask how old they were, but they were, I think they were almost fully grown. Um, they also had a baby goat, sheep, and uh, pot-belly pig. And I didn't take any video or pictures because of where we were. It just wasn't an appropriate place to take photos or videos. There were people kind of doing that, but I didn't want to do it there. So nice. I'm thinking that these ones are eventually gonna be white ducks because they didn't have they were yellow in color. Not because they were chicks, because like I said, they weren't like baby chicks. They were like, I want to say, I don't know how long they take to start, to really start showing color and, or what they're going to be. But they were, let me see. So they weren't babies like that big. They were like, probably me, like a medium size. Not, they weren't fully grown. They were like kind of in the between stages. There's, I think, four white ones or yellowish ones, and then there was a gray one. There was a gray one, a slightly brownish colored one. Might have been two gray ones. I don't remember. But they had at least three or four of the yellow ones, and then a gray. They really didn't like to be petted or touched. So every time I try to put my hand there, and they're like, "No, get away! Get away from me! I don't like you." Might have, but they were all the same size. They were all roughly the same size. And then there was bunnies. There were a couple of different um, species of chicken. One of the chickens kept trying to jump out of the pen. No moo. Because we didn't go to a farm. The place where Marie was at, they brought like a mini like petting zoo type thing. As far as like those types of animals, it was a baby goat, uh, baby lamb or sheep. Don't know which one it was, and um, a baby um, pot-belly pig. And then all the little birdies. Birdies, bunnies, a goat, a sheep, and a pig. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it. I really do gotta go potty. Um, Thank you for coming in, Steph. Thanks to everybody else that came in and showed your support. Um, Anyone else that comes in and you make it to the end of this, I truly appreciate you. I thank you. Um, and I will see you in the next video or vlog. Till then, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. I'll see you next time. Much love and peace.